Hi, I'm Leapfrog.
Hello, my name is Logan Shaw, welcome to LogansStory. Today we'll talk about Captain Marvel, this next Marvel Cinematic Worldview commentary. Thanks for coming, let's get into it. Do you have your wings? Do you have the things in your possible grasp that could change your life forever? What's unexpected? What's new? What's there to hold? What's there to love? What's something that could be extravagance and what could change your identity forever? And how so can that change your life for the better? The better of you, the better of your family, and the better for your whole world. Here's the thing. Captain Marvel seems to hold something that is great. The people who she loves, the path that she's on, being a pilot and such, being a female pilot and such, full of a list of female pilots as well. She then meets Samuel Jackson or Nick Fury, and they both go on an adventure to save, well, the universe against an entire threat, meaning that she can be able to do whatever she wants in this capability of power that she has. But she uses it for the better. She uses it for the greater good of all the universes entirely. But here's the thing. What makes her different from other superheroes? And how can we be able to understand a hero like this compared to other heroes? And what can we do to see the hero through, even through, well, minor mistakes? Even through maybe a little bit of prideful adjunctions. What is Captain Marvel? Who is Captain Marvel? Let's go into detail. Captain Marvel is a human that maintains the power of said, well, I guess you can call them aliens, through the power of, well, a human combustion system. She has the power to fly and make blast so large that it can be seen from miles. And that's what makes this movie so interesting nonetheless. It's her and her power. From the time she was on the train, by the time she's misinformed by who is really the problem. Jude Law's character is the problem. She fights Jude Law's character in order to suffice for an alien armada that's not really the problem. One is trying to take over the world, take over universes. The other is trying to live peacefully with its people. So that means that Captain Marvel has to make a decision. Who is she? She joined the Air Force to make sure that her power in herself was something that she can hold on to. She makes a friend, and that friend is something that she can hold on to too. They're almost like sisters. But here's the thing about this all. When you have that baby that's encased, not being able to be touched, it's hard to see what you could do with what you have as a hero. Captain Marvel is a hero. Nonetheless, a hero that is willing to see things through as a result. And the companion that she's with, Nick Fury, ends up being someone she can rely on in the midst of danger of all that's going on in the present 1990s era. And that's when we see a lot of change happening in this hero. Going from immaculate pilot to an immaculate superhero. And that's who Captain Marvel is. But, what can we say goes to this? What does it mean for you and I? Well, application of course. So, you are something that is, well, limitless. At least you say so to yourself. And this is one of those heroes that girls can look up to and say, wow, that's a really good hero. And they don't have a lot of that. And this hero that has this power happens to be more powerful than most of the Avengers. She can fly, she can do proton blasts, she can basically turn it on and off whenever she wants, she can breathe in space. That's something that's kind of interesting. And because of that, it ends up leading the question of, what does it mean to be a brand new superhero? What does it mean to have these superpowers? Does it make you special? Does it make you limitless to the bounds of control? Or does it remind you of who you used to be? A person who has literally no power, but has the power in herself with the skill that she has as a pilot. I guess that's all up to a question. But here's my question to you. What are you doing to search for your power? Whatever that power may be. Guy, girl, whatever. What is your power? What is your skill? What is your talent? If you haven't found it yet, then be on the search for it. Because having those things could be something that's life-changing for the rest of us. You can give back to your community that way. And lastly, you can give back to yourself that way. Thank you for my application, and let's continue forward. Thank you for following the thing on the Marvel Cinematic Worldview commentary. There are more commentaries in the future, so keep an eye out for those. Also, the mission is 1,000 subscribers. You guys help me get the button, share, like, and subscribe button right under the screen. Also, by hitting that bell. Leave a comment if you can too. Thank you again, and peace.